Okay, this is a video on how to use EEHack. I'm going to show you all the ins and outs of it, how to log, um, and what I know about it. I didn't make this program at all, I just use it a lot. Also, I will show you how to use FlashHack as well, and that will be to read your calibration and to flash your PCM on your 94 to 95 LT1. So let's get right in it. So once you have FlashHack, the first thing I do when doing a fresh install on any of them, just right click it, click on properties, and then change this to maximized, just like I have it here. So let's do it again. Click apply, it'll prompt you. Just click OK, you're done. So once you click on it now, it'll actually open up maximized. So once it's open, I always go and change this to unclick this from Celsius, and I change this to human readable trim. And then this is going to be your port selection. So once you have something plugged in, it'll say like COM 2, 3, or 4 or something like that. Nothing pops up this is while you have your car on and your cable plugged in. Just click refresh right here and it should pop up. So this is EEHack. I'm gonna go ahead and load up a data log real quick, and I'll just show you some stuff here. And we will just do this one right here. It's got a lot of data in it. So this is essentially like it's logging. It was logging going to my parents' house a couple days ago. So you'll see the trim right now. It's not in closed loop, so once this turns green, it'll be in closed loop mode, and this is the power enrichment. This is wide throttle. You got your O2 sensors and stuff, so again, they're going to be a 900 or so until it actually reaches closed loop. You got coolant tip, intake temp, that's all kind of self-explanatory. MAF, and it's in grams per second. You got your map, TPS, advanced, and you got your knock and all that stuff. So just to save a little time here, we're going to fast forward it till where it's in closed loop. So here we go. I'm driving on the highway, 72 miles an hour, 1600 RPM, and it's not really pulling that much fuel, especially on the long-term fuel trims. This is kind of short-term right here, and your long-term ones, you want them about 2%, 0%, something like that. So this is perfectly fine right here. If you see anything that says like 25% or 15 or 10, yeah, you probably need to tune that out. But that's on another video there. But anyway, so you're driving along, you're logging and everything. Say you want to save this file, click on save right there, and it'll actually prompt you to name it something. So I'd name mine Drive to Parents' House. And then that's pretty much it on that. And if you want to send it to your tuner, go ahead and send that file to your tuner and everything. So I'm going to go ahead and pause this right here to log. So say you want to analyze all your data here. There's an analyze button up here. Click on analyze. And then I'm going to go ahead and change this minimum cell population to about 6 or 5. And lower that down. The minimum timestamp, I'll just put it at 0. And you want to put the input at narrow band trims, because most of you guys probably don't have a wide band. And I always click on this right here to remove the decel and stuff, because I want to see everything. And you click run analysis right here, and so it'll populate right here. So this is what my car was doing on the highway. So it was trying to take away 4% fuel right here, which that ain't nothing. I mean, it's better to be a little rich than it is to be leaner. And then this is going to be your mass air stuff right here. This is the VE table. So this is going to be map. And then this one's going to be your mass airflow sensor right here. Again, you can do the knock visualizer too. So it looks like I was getting a little knock right here at wide open throttle. I was actually testing that out. So it tells you I got 2 degrees of knock retard. The spark advance was 31. And all that. This tells you everything. And then the green stuff is more than likely just valve train noise. You know, just the knock sensor being kind of sensitive. And you got your power enrichment right here. So my wideband was hooked up, so it actually looks like I probably just needed to add some fuel right here instead of actually taking away spark. So, and then you got your closed loop performance, and it tells you all this stuff right here about what it did, the lows and the highs, and then the average millivolts and all that stuff. So it looks like mine were working pretty good. They should be. They're pretty new. But that's pretty much it on that. Not really a lot going on here, but enough to tell you if something's going on with your car or not. So I'm going to go ahead and exit that out. So that's pretty much what you need to know about this stuff. Again, these two right here, that's going to be the long-term fuel trims, short-term fuel trims. O2 sensor millivolts. So in closed loop, they should be jumping all over the place, kind of up and down, up and down, up and down. And that's how you know your O2 sensors are working right here, would be that. If one of them's dead, you'll see it just stagnant. It'll just sit there while in closed loop. It'll just sit there. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and exit this out. And then we're going to go ahead and open up FlashHack here. So this is going to be the program you use to flash or read your 161.88051 PCM on your 9495 LT1 engine. So to read your factory calibration or whatever calibration is on your computer, just click on read calibration. And excuse me. It'll take about 4 to 5 minutes. It'll prompt you to name it. So name the file something, and then save it. I always save it a different name than when I'm going to modify it, just in case I need to go back to something. You can go ahead and modify it in Tuner Pro or whatever program you want to use, Tuner Cats, doesn't matter. Modify it, and so you're ready to flash it. Or somebody emailed you a tune and you're ready to flash it. So save that tune, go to load bin right here, and I'm just going to load up one randomly right here. So let's do Rick Jarrett. There we go. So we'll do his. It tells you the VIN number. I don't worry about any of that stuff. It tells you if it's an automatic. So automatic's enabled, and he has a master flow sensor. And then I'm gonna go ahead and click write calibration. It should take about 4 to 5 minutes again. Do not interrupt it. It has a potential to brick your PCM, but I've never bricked a PCM with FlashHack. It is a really, really, really safe program. Just pay attention to what you're doing. If something does happen, it will tell you right here. It'll actually prompt up and say, hey, we lost communication in the PCM. This is what to do. Whatever you do, do not turn your key off on your ignition, period. You can actually exit this program out, turn it back on, re-enable everything, load the bin file up, and hit write calibration, and it should pick up where it left off at. Or just rewrite it. But whatever you do, do not turn your key off on your ignition. But yeah, that's pretty much it on this right here. I don't mess with any of this stuff. I don't mess with the change calibration ID, the change VIN number. I don't need to worry about any of that stuff. I don't worry about any of this over here, the advanced, nothing. I only use these 3 little tabs right here. But that's pretty much it on these 2 programs. They're not really complicated. Just kind of wrap your mind around them a little bit and you'll be good to go. If you guys have any questions or comments, feel free to shoot me a PM via Facebook or YouTube.